A good night of Shabbos. I just wanted to speak for a few moments about the kashrus issue of the shechita in the Chabad world. With a story, let me begin with a story. So years ago, I hosted Rabbi Beryl Levi Shalom of the OK, and he told me that when he went to Otwock, Poland, to learn in the Chabad yeshiva in Poland before the war broke out in 1939, he noticed that the boys were brushing their teeth with soap. Soap is treif. Soap is not kosher. And this was startling to him. So he asked some of his teachers, and they said, they don't swallow it, it's not an issue. And they said, you know what you have to be careful about? Not about what toothpaste you use to brush your teeth, because you spit that out anyway, but the meat that you eat. And he told me this when he was already in the kashrus field, the kosher field, etc. And he pointed out the importance of what to focus on. And I say this as a lead story to what took place here. Let me get to the bottom line. The bottom line is you have to eat meat from someone you trust. That's up to you. No one can tell you which rabbi and which rav, which kosher organization you trust. Only you can decide. Naturally, you ask around, you consult with rabbis or rabbanim, etc. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. I know individuals, and you probably do as well, who don't eat any meat at all. When they come to a simcha, when they come to a wedding, they come to a bar mitzvah, they won't eat any meat at all. I know people in their own house that, unless they know who the sheikhet is, the ritual slaughterer, they don't eat the meat either. So here we have a very simple case, and people are trying to build a mountain from a little pile of rocks. Okay, it's very simple. For whatever reason, the CHK, Crown Heights Kosher Organization and Kosher Symbol and Movement, decided to remove their hechsher, their supervision, from Agri, which is the meat slaughterers out in Iowa, in Postville, Iowa. For whatever reason, they didn't meet their standard, okay? The owner, Mr. Friedman, and others consulted, and they found another group of Chabad rabbis who are knowledgeable and backed by Rabbi Weissmandel, who gives the main hechsher on the shechita, and they said, it's good enough for us. So what the exact differences are, what the nuances are, what the chumras are, what the kulas are, what the stringencies are, what the leniencies are, I don't know, and it really isn't relevant to me. What's relevant is you decide, do you trust the CHK? And if they remove their hechsher, you won't eat their meat, and that's fine. Or do you say no? These new Lubavitch rabbis, rabbanim, who've made their own shechita organization and kashrus organization, Rabbi Oberlander, Rabbi Lieberman, and Rabbi Segel, trust them. They're telling us it's good. Obviously, there's a dispute what's considered good. We don't know really the details because CHK didn't announce the details, didn't give us a detailed accounting of what took place and what were the stringencies that they were looking for that weren't met and all that. But even if they did, frankly, do you and I know all these details? We're not in that field. We're not knowledgeable. We rely. So decide who to rely on. Don't make this into a political bombshell, because the way it really looks, Wednesday night, the CHK releases a letter, we're removing our hechsher. Thursday morning, there's a letter from this new group. We're the new rabbis, supported them by a letter from Rabbi Weissmandel, supported by a letter from Agri. The timing is such which really seems to say this is a scandal. It's not a scandal. It's not a scandal. It's a simple issue of removing a hechsher, a new hechsher taking over. And the bottom line is, as I say, what should be important to you, to us, is who to trust. And if you're uncomfortable with this rabbi, this rav, this organization, this group, don't eat it. There's other options out there. Whether you're a Lubavitcher, a Chabadnik or not, there's other options out there. There's more to say is all hyperbole, superfluous, yellow journalism. It's just a very simple issue. Let's go on. This isn't a tunnel issue. Even the tunnel issue wasn't as it was made out to be by the press, and this is definitely not a tunnel issue. May everyone have a great Shabbos, and truly look for truth, and truly look for Yiras Shamayim, fear of God, awe of God, and truly make sure that the meat that you eat should concern you, not the toothpaste that you brush your teeth with. Good Shabbos, and good Shabbos, Mashiach now.